started doing my makeup and then realized I wasn't filming. So now we're really starting. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth. For those of you who don't know, if you're new here, I love you already and I'm glad that you're here. I don't really know what this video is. I just started filming and we're just gonna see where the day takes us. It's 10:14 right now. It's Tuesday morning. I had my nanny shift this morning, so I got back at like 8:45 and then I picked up Noah, took him to class, and came back here, washed my face, did some skincare. My skin is freaking out, as you can tell. A lot of this is just like red spots and scarring. So if you guys have any tips or products that are like ride or die, let a girl know. I don't know. There's a couple products that I have like done some research on that I really want to try. Like, I don't want to get a bunch of new products at this point, mostly just because we are moving from here to Phoenix, Australia, which if you follow Noah and I's channel, you know that. And if you don't, surprise. But yeah, we're moving and we just are trying not to buy like new anything that we can hold off on until we move. The less to take over, the better. So anyway, I just put on some sunscreen. This is just the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Clear Face Sunscreen. This is like the only sunscreen I've used in the past couple months that I feel like hasn't broken me out. So this stuff is really good if you're looking for a good face sunscreen, because someone told me that you're not supposed to use the same sunscreen on your body that you use on your face. I'm not sure why, but this is specifically for face. So this is good. And then the moisturizer I used is the Hemp's Sugarcane and Papaya Moisturizer. This stuff is so freaking good. When I went home for the wedding, I bought the Kiehl's Ultra something face moisturizer, and that stuff is amazing. I started using it because my favorite YouTuber Julia Havens uses it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that stuff looks so good, and anything that she recommends I like. But it's just really, really pricey. I have very, very dry skin, but to be completely honest, I loved the Kiehl's moisturizer just as much as I love the Neutrogena Hydrogel moisturizer that comes in like that round blue bottle. And I was actually going to get that when I ran out of the Kiehl's, and then I remembered I had this, but I've really, really been loving it. So I'm just gonna use this up, and if I still like it, I'll probably just keep using this, and I'll get like the big one for my body and my face. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I just got on that tangent. You guys are not here for that. Let's see. So like I said, it's, oh my gosh, it's 10:18. I need to head out soon. I need to leave at like 10:45. I have a, I don't know what to call it, a meeting? I don't know. I'm having a conversation with someone from college today at 11. And she is a psychologist. She's a psychologist, and she's amazing. I've met her twice actually, but she knows Noah, and Noah just kind of got me connected with her to just chat about life and kind of like where I'm at and all the things. If you guys follow me on Instagram, well, I don't know. I feel like I kind of like mentioned it on Instagram, but close friends and family know that this season has not been, I mean, it's just been very challenging, and I mean, those seasons happen, but it's just been kind of going on since probably like literally since I've been here, and I'm just kind of over my mindset, but I just feel like I am stuck in some old habits. And well, they were habits that I thought I got rid of a while back, and then I just, something, you know, life happened, and I turned to, you know, other things to cope, like food and just distraction, honestly. Like, I think my biggest coping mechanisms, sorry, are my phone and food, and that's just the truth. But yeah, so I'm having a conversation with her today, and I'm actually super, super nervous. I don't know why I get so nervous about stuff like this, but I just do, and it's something that, you know, I want to work through, because I know that I don't have to be like nervous or anxious about stuff like this. I don't know. It's a mix of feeling like a burden and also just like not really knowing how to put language to what you're feeling or what you're going through, because I feel like, I mean, like I said, this stuff has been happening basically since I moved to Australia. I'm not saying it has to do with like being here, like the church here or the people or anything like that. I think it's just honestly a lot of things piled up and a lot of things that happened right before I left that affected it. So when I came here, I was super distracted. Like, I was definitely feeling what I'm feeling now, but I was coping differently, and now it's gotten to the point where it's just affecting every area of my life. I mean, when you don't properly heal from things and you don't process things properly, it affects everything. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. Everyone, you know, goes through some sort of trauma in their life. Everyone goes through seasons like this. I am like totally okay to admit that like I played the victim in a lot of my like feelings, and I've definitely let my feelings guide me, which I know I'm not supposed to do. But yeah, so it's just been a lot, and honestly, I probably wouldn't be talking to her today if it wasn't for Noah, because I would just keep putting it off. And yeah, so if you are in a situation similar, like you feel like you want to talk to someone but you don't really know, like maybe like you know you should talk to someone but you don't want to, take this as your sign to just talk to someone. It doesn't have to be a counselor, but like talk to a pastor, talk to someone that you trust, but I'd recommend someone that's outside of your close circle, someone that's outside of your family. I mean, I think it's important to let friends in and let family members in, but at some point you have to, like, if you're really, really deep into something, I think it's just really good to talk to someone with an outside perspective. And I'm totally preaching to myself right now, because like I literally just said that I wouldn't be going if it wasn't for Noah. I feel like, and this is really sad and it should not be this way, but I feel like we've just become so okay with neglecting ourselves and like neglecting our needs personally and all of that. And then when you start to see it affect like maybe a relationship that you're in, or your family, or your friends, or your job, or your relationship with, you know, God or whatever, your faith. And then at that point you're like, okay, like now I can get help. Or maybe you're like me and you're still really like reluctant. It shouldn't take that long to get there. Like, if you are neglecting yourself, if you're neglecting, you know, just simply taking care of yourself emotionally and physically and spiritually, like, you deserve the attention, and you deserve the help. I feel like people that struggle with depression or anxiety, we make excuses, and the unhealthy side of that is becoming the victim in everything, and that's not good either. Anyway, I don't know why I'm going on about this. Just want to be transparent, because I know that on social media everything looks so amazing. You know, just a process. I'm just learning that healing is so important, and I feel like a lot of times we don't realize the trauma that we carry, even just physically. Just insane what a poor mindset can do to your body. And I was reading a blog post the other day about how your diet can directly affect like your depression and your anxiety and all of that. And I thought it was really interesting, and I mean, like, I know that, and I've heard that almost all my life. Like, that's not really rocket science to know that a poor diet can affect you mentally and everything. But I don't know, for some reason I can link it down below because it was really, really good, but the way that it was written, and just there was some new information that I just didn't really realize or didn't know, like the scientific facts around it. And I feel like knowing that kind of makes you think a little bit harder about it, because it's not just an opinion, it's like facts. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm just rambling because I'm nervous. And I was telling Noah, I was like, I don't even know like what I'm supposed to talk about, and he was like, she'll like guide the conversation. But yeah, I think honestly what's kind of made me agree to meeting with someone is because I've kind of gotten to a point where, and again, I'm sure loads of you can relate, but sometimes when you go through like trauma, or you're just like going through depression or anything like that, any sort of mental illness, or you just like are having trouble navigating, I feel like at that point you become numb, and you become numb to your feelings, and that's, to me, is so scary. And so that's why I'm like, okay, I can't put it off anymore, because that is just, honestly, that's terrifying to me. I'm sure you guys can relate on some way, whether you've been in that situation or whether you know someone that has experienced that. But yeah, I say all this to say I am really grateful for Noah, and I'm grateful that he's, you know, pushing me to do it. But I'm so nervous. This video is not going to be all about this, so I'm sorry for rambling. Okay, I think makeup is done. I don't know. I think we're good. Okay, I'm going to change and just kind of touch up my hair, and then I will see you guys in a second. Hello guys, it is quite a bit later in the day. I just wanted to clarify a couple of things, because when I was watching that footage back, I realized how when I was talking about the season that I'm in and depression and all of those things, that has been affecting friend relationships, my spiritual relationship, like my relationship with God. And I just wanted to clarify that obviously I am aiming to be the healthiest version of myself, and that is why I spoke to someone today. I am aware that for me to be the healthiest me, my relationship with God should be overflowing into every other part of my area, not vice versa. And I just want to clarify that I know that that is not healthy, and that's what I was trying to explain. Anyway, I just wanted to clarify that because I didn't want that to come across wrong, or that was like how life should be, because it does not have to be that way. You know, we have the beautiful choice to walk in freedom with God. I'm aware of that. It's just a journey. Everyone has a journey. Self-love is a process. I feel like the whole self-love, treat yourself kind of thing is so, it's just everywhere now. And I mean, I'm all for face masks and bubble baths and bath bombs and all of those things, but like true self-care is checking in with yourself, asking yourself questions, asking like, how is my heart doing? How is my soul doing? And I feel like we kind of forget that sometimes. Don't forget to like check in with yourself. If anything, I want this video to be an encouragement of that. And also, the first clip, watching it back, I can see how it could be kind of a downer, but I do want it to encourage anyone that is in a similar situation, that is having a difficult time kind of coming to or making the step to talk to someone. take this as your encouragement to do that. Be selfish. Do what you need to do for your heart. These are things that I was hearing today, and I really needed to hear them. So I'm preaching to myself once again, or she was preaching to me. I'm just reiterating what she was saying, but it's okay to be selfish. You are deserving of help. You are not a burden. And for anyone that may think this, I don't care who's next to you and how bad or how much worse you think they have it, and how you may be thinking, oh, well, they're going through much worse. What I'm going through, it's nothing. It's so small. Stop. Just take care of yourself. I'm not saying to ignore those people. I'm not saying to only think about yourself, but it is okay to be selfish sometimes. It is okay to get your heart right, so that you can be the best daughter, wife, girlfriend, sister, friend, cousin, dog mom, I don't know, whatever you are, all the things. But yeah, I hope this is encouraging. Again, I'm sorry if this is like such a downer. This is not what I want this video to be. I hope you can find some encouragement in it if you do, or if you have been in a similar situation, or maybe you were in a really tough spot and you did seek professional help, and you kind of come out on the other side and you're like, I have experience to speak from, and you can kind of speak out of that. Please do leave it in the comments. I want this community and the comment section and all this family to be welcoming. And I want whoever's watching this to know that I don't care who you are. I don't care what age you are, what race you are, what religion you are, what your past is, what your present is. I don't care. You are welcome here. You will always be welcome here. And if you need a chat, if you need prayer, I will leave my Instagram down below. But yeah, I wanna champion you. I wanna be there for you, and I'm excited to start these videos again. I'm excited to like actually start my channel. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I'm praying for you all. Love you.